Hello and welcome to the Daily 180. This is episode 4. My name is Todd Wente. I'm the host, the founder, the creator of the Daily 180, and I am glad to have you here. The Daily 180 is 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action to make the changes in your life that you need to make changes for. Today we're going to be starting a process, a series that's connected to the Daily 180, and it's going to be the ABCs of success. A lot of people have done this over the years. I've seen a couple of different posters of it. I've seen different kinds of representations of what those ABCs ought to be. And I decided, you know what? A lot of those I agree with. Some of them I don't. So I'm going to share with you guys what I have used as my ABCs of success. And we're going to start with what I think, well, we're going to start with the A's, obviously. But we're going to start with what I think is one of my most important ones. And it's one that I have shared with everybody. When I was teaching classes, when I was teaching at a local college here in the area, it was one of the first things that I shared in one of the first classes of the process that we would go through. I was fortunate during that period of time to be able to be teaching students in the first class that they were coming through. It was a life and study skills class, and it became one of the most critical classes that many of them could go through because it really helped them set the stage for their lives and their processes as they were going through their educational process. But the one thing that I would always start the classes was I would give them this phrase, and I would say, "The one who adapts has the power." We would talk about adaptation and about the importance of being the one who adapts. It was always entertaining. They would look at me and I would say, here's the system, here's the process that we need to follow, that I need you to follow if you're going to be successful while you're here at school. And oftentimes I was talking about finding time for studying, cutting things out of their lives that they had been doing before, spending less time playing video games, spending less time going to their local hangouts, for whatever kind of activities that they were doing. And invariably they would look at me and they would say things like, "Oh man, you're cramping my style, you're getting in the way of my life, man, blah, 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 blah." And I would look at them and I would say, "Hey, let me see if I understand correctly. You're coming into an environment that you already don't understand, that the odds are already stacked in my favor as the instructor. Do you want to give up the little bit of power that you might have by making me adapt to you rather than you adapting to the schooling process? Because the one who adapts has the power." That is going to be the case for everything that you're going to find in life. Every situation that you come in contact with that is new, that is different, that is challenging, is going to require you to adapt to it if you're going to be successful with it. That's what discipline is about. That's what it means to become a disciple. That's what it means to study and to develop mastery, is that we adapt, we change, we grow, we learn, and we do new things. You know, sometimes you're going to be finding yourself in a difficult spot, in a difficult situation, and you're going to be saying to yourself, "How do I get through this?" I would hope in those moments that maybe one of the things that you would hear that would help you have the energy you need is my voice saying, "Hey, you know what? The one who adapts has the power." Thanks very much for your time and your attention. This is the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer.